I'm back, and today something happened with my mobile game, which is 7 years old, from 2015, and I'm amazed by it. It's wonderful. I'm happy. Well, two things happened actually, so let's have a look.
Let's all turn on the tube. This is hot dog soup.
In 2015, I started with my first mobile game. I wanted to learn a little bit about games programming, so I thought, well, let's take an existing game and then make my own version of it. It's basically stealing, but don't tell anybody that. But this was in 2015. It's 7 or 8 years ago. And of course, I didn't have any form of advertising budget or ways to promote it. I don't know any journalists. I don't know any magazines. I don't know any websites that talk about games. I just don't know how to promote my game. So I just put this game in the App Store. I told all my friends and then hoped that somebody would play it. And it was kind of successful. You know, I got a couple of players, tens of players, hundreds of players. And then it sort of stagnated a little bit. And in all those 7 years, I kept the game up to date. I kept adding new features. I kept making the graphics nicer. I kept making sounds nicer. I added some bonus levels and stuff. And I actually implemented an entirely new game mode, which you could unlock if you completed the first game mode. And I even made a bloody Apple TV version that nobody plays. But why am I doing this? It's so much work to upkeep the game and to update it and to keep it working on new devices and new iOS versions. It's just ridiculous the amount of work that goes in it. And the game didn't make any money at all. Well, a little bit. I guess $1 to $5 per week or something. So it doesn't make me rich, but at least I enjoyed maintaining it. It's really nice to do, and it's amazing. But I don't have a lot of players. Yeah, okay, so that happens if you're a mobile game developer, especially if you're an indie and you don't have any way to promote it. But that's fine, it's wonderful, doesn't matter. So what happened today? Well, two things happened actually. And two things that really make me happy and really make me think, yes, I made this game and I enjoyed it, but this makes it even more enjoyable. This is just so nice that this is happening now. After 7 years, I almost forgot that I have this game. So this game, my game, it's called SevenBloks, and that's blocks with a K, just to, you know, be hip and to separate myself from all the other block games. It's just dropping blocks, and then with a specific rules, the blocks will disappear. But that's not the point of this video. I'll explain it later. I'll probably explain this whole game in another video, and also the story as to how I made it, why I made it, and how those things went. But not today. This video is about something else, because something happened in this game. I'm gonna screen record my phone right now. There it is. Okay, so what happened? In my game, I have implemented Game Center. So you can tap on your own face, and then of course there are some local high score lists and average and other statistics about the game and about different other game modes that you can play. But you can also use Game Center achievements and leaderboards. As you can see, I have 8 friends in my Game Center. I've got 8 friends, and they all start with an F. I don't know why, it's probably an Apple bug. The thing is, if I go to the high score leaderboards for the entire world, well, you can see I have about 3,800 players on this leaderboard, so it's almost 4,000. Maybe we can get to 5,000 in this year, I hope so. I scored 517,602 points. And that is just playtesting. That's just playtesting it. You can see I've got another account, which is a testing account. It's called Hot Dog Soup number 2. He has the exact same score, of course. So maybe I should delete him, because this looks hacky. This looks hacky. So, you know, the number 117th player, Hot Dog Soup, me, that's my actual high score that I really actually played without hacking anything, without giving myself extra points in the code or something. That's my actual real high score. So I'm top 3%, but I'm not the best at all. So if we go all the way to the top, we can now see people who have over 500,000, 600,000, 700,000 points. So there's one player, the number 2, Fisher W, who was the only one who had over 800,000 points. And I already thought that 600,000 or 700,000 would be impossible. But this person had over 800,000, almost 900,000 actually. But now we have a player at number 1 who has more than 1 million points. More than 1 million points. And perhaps this doesn't mean anything to you. You know, it's like a game. Somebody has 1 million points. Okay, it's fine. But to me, this is really important. Because my score, my 500,000, is from extensive playing. Hours and hours of fanatical playing and play testing. And it is almost unbelievable that people score more than that. And of course I understand I'm not the best game player in the world. Of course there are going to be people who are better than me. For instance, my sister. She plays it all day and all night. And she was way above me. But okay, that's my sister. She probably plays it because she loves me. Well, I hope she does. But strangers actually playing your game and strangers actually getting high scores like that is amazing to me. Not because they're good players or anything, but it tells me that actually people are fanatically playing my game. And that's a big compliment. That's a big compliment. Most games get played once and then deleted. People are actually playing this game fanatically in such a way that there are now people scoring over 1 million points. That is such a compliment to me. Thank you. KBQY87. I don't know who you are. You probably don't know me, but thank you. This is to me a compliment, and this is to me means that this game is actually nice to play. Thank you. It's wonderful. It's wonderful that this happened, and I'm really happy with it. One of the special things I did in this game was include a high score leaderboard for the number of blocks dropped. I implemented this because I want to give any player at all, no matter how good or how bad they are, a chance to be number 1 in this game. So it's just the amount of blocks you drop, the entire total amount across all of the games you play. So if the game is over and you start a new game, it will continue counting. So this blocks dropped leaderboard shows the people who play the game the most. I myself am at number 197 with almost 250,000 blocks. But there you go. Here are the fanatics. Look at this. I almost can't believe it that people play this game so much. And you can see that the number 1 almost dropped 3.5 million blocks. That is just fanatical. Those are people who play this on the train, on the bus, on the couch, in their bed, all the time. How can you drop over 3 million blocks? And that is another compliment to me. Thank you, Hi QT. Thank you all the other players for playing my game. It's so much fun to see this. It's so cool. And there's another thing that happened with this game, which really makes me happy after 7 years of being in the App Store. And it's to do with ratings and reviews. I got a review from somebody, which really made me happy and proud. Thank you, Rakanawe. Thank you for your review. This is the exact review that I wanted to get. This is what I've been waiting for 7 years. This is amazing. This is one of the very few games I come back to and play over and over consistently. Took an old favorite of mine and made it even better. I especially appreciate including the toughness mode so I can get a quick fix and get right to the challenging and fun part. Okay, I didn't realize it was that important to people, but it's nice. Here we go. No pay to win, no subscriptions, reasonable fee to remove ads forever. This is how mobile gaming should be. That makes me really happy. That's exactly what I think. Don't harass users with in-app purchases. Don't harass users with in-app ads. Don't harass users with pay-to-win systems. No, those are the things that I don't do. And this user appreciates that and tells me that they appreciate it. And this is the most perfect review that I wanted to have on my game. I could have written this myself, under a fake name. But that's not true. It's actually a real user. And I love that. I have a video on my channel that is about advertising. I'll link to it in the description. And it explains how I feel about advertising in games. I think it should be minimal, and users should always be able to disable them with a purchase or just a setting. And I did that, and I'm proud of that, even though I make less money. And this person understands this, and this person really appreciates this. And that is the review that I needed to have on my game. That makes me really happy, and that makes it all the 7 years of work worthwhile. Thank you Rakanawe, for this review. Thank you for everybody who plays my game, even though it's only 4,000 people. Thank you. It really makes me happy, and it really makes me want to continue becoming a real, actual games developer. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. It's just a short video about something that happened with my game. I thought, well, I'm gonna make a video about this. Who is going to find this interesting? But I don't, maybe there are games developers out there who experience the same thing, or who are waiting for the same thing to happen. This is actually really a great feeling, and I wanted to share that with you. So, thank you for watching. Leave a like, leave a don't like. You know the drill. Leave a comment. Please comment. I want some more comments. That would be really nice. We're at 206 subscribers. Yes, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.